Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we are reacting to Season 6, Episode 15 of the Vampire Diaries entitled Let Her Go. Last episode was emotionally heavy. We got my favorite moment, relationship-wise, between Caroline and Stefan, and then we also get the saddest moment with the passing of Liz. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. I don't care about the Matt, Enzo, and Sarah storyline at all. Damon being with Liz that entire episode was super beautiful. Spends her last day with her best friend. Again, with the relationship between Caroline and Stefan. Elena thinks her brother's going to art school, but really Rick's sending him away to be a vampire hunter. So, yeah. That's where the show's at. We didn't get to see any of Kai last episode or Joe. So I imagine we'll come back to that and we'll see how Caroline deals with this. So, yeah. Let's get the episode. If you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links in the description box for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry, best work behind the scenes. And let's do it. Oh, we're just going to get right back.
Okay. I've got band-aids, surgical gear, and a medevac en route for an airlift.
You're making fun of me.
No, sweetheart. I'm making fun of me. There is no greater first than watching your kid ride without training wheels.
Ow.
Oh, boy. And no worse first than seeing them bite the dust. All right.
Liz is
There.
beautiful, and baby Caroline is
Am I gonna die?
adorable.
I would say your chances of survival are 100%.
Are you gonna die?
One
Well.
day. It's better that way. No parent deserves to lose a kid
I'll
ever.
always need you.
Facts. You always need your mother. You always need your parents. That's a fact. But it's better for that way to happen because no parent should ever have to lose their kid. Just saying. That's how we start the episode. Hi, Caroline. You okay? You want some water? Forehead smooch. I do love that everybody is around her right now. Asleep. Lena and Matt together. I don't even mind that bitch face is there because whatever. Stefan slumped.
Was supposed to do the eulogy at her funeral, and I
But we don't have to share.
Right.
I just mean... Today is pretty much gonna be the worst day of my life. I'm not sure that I need to start it off by bonding with you. No offense.
None taken.
Great.
And that can
Thanks for the water.
Hey, Blondie. Today's the worst day of your life. Today and tomorrow, it's a cakewalk.
facts.
There'll be people around you day in and day out like they're afraid to leave you alone.
Yup.
The worst
Yep.
day?
Yep. I already know where he's
is
going with
next
it.
week,
The week after.
and there's nothing but quiet. Just a heads up.
Yeah, be prepared for that.
Appreciate the tip.
Her saying that like we don't have to share, you know, we don't have I don't want to do this bonding thing with you right now. That can kind of come off to some people as like maybe watching the show who's not familiar with these type of circumstances as like being an asshole or a little bit dickish, but it's not. It's like, hey, like I appreciate what you're doing, but I can't have this moment with you right now. Like I cannot have this moment with you in this moment. And Damon understands that, but he's 100% correct. The day that it happens isn't the worst day. The day after is not the worst day. Hell, even the wake and the funeral isn't the worst day. It is that week and that month later. Because 100% what you just said, they're not going to want to leave you alone. That time is all about you as a kid when you lose your parent. It's all about you. But life has to go back to normal at a certain point. And it's understandable. That week and that month after, when you finally are by yourself in your room and it's quiet, that's the worst day, because that's when it hits. And it hits hard. It hits like a fucking Mack truck. It's an unimaginable, unexplainable feeling. It just hits. That's the worst time because there's no one around you. And I think it's good too because you get to grieve with yourself and feel your own emotions. But
Sure. Anytime.
Come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. Let the ashes flow. Forget about me.
planned funeral, order floral arrangements, mystic grill reception, cancel credit cards, personal effects from hospital, body transport order, death certificate, meet with the lawyer, sell house.
Jeremy, I forgot to put him on my list of people to call. It's okay. I called him.
Oh, that is wild. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Hi, Bonbon.
It's day
That was a-
278.
That was a really
Inside the
cool
stupid prison world.
transition.
I have 2 broken toes, 9 blisters,
2 broken
an
toes.
ear infection, but I don't care. I have Fesmatos the crap out of this magic Canadian rock, and I have my magic again. And when that eclipse hits 1228, going home. You hear that, me? Home.
Fuck yeah, Bon. Smooth transition. Let's go, Bonbon.
Really need to see my sister.
Kai, bro, what the fuck?
What are you doing here?
This man walking around like he's not a whole ass serial killer.
Is I'm. Where's the bathroom?
Oh God, Rick!
Oh, yeah, right in that little umbrella cupboard thing.
I
Cupboard?
don't think
Not
you
the
have
word.
food poisoning.
I was supposed to merge my magic with you, but I got Luke's instead. Oh. Now I'm defective. And I think that's why you're sick.
Jesus Christ,
Kinda
bro.
feel like I'm dying, actually. And if I die, so do you, Dad, Liv, and the rest of our dumb coven. So, could you please fix me?
What? That is a wild scenario. By the way, Kai, you look so much better with a little bit of facial hair. Like that amount right there, I think any more would be too much, like a old baseball player. Clean shave, you look like 40. Right here, you look like a smooth, like 25-year-old probably, maybe 30, somewhere in that range.
Not quite.
And they do
It's an
have,
important speech.
it
I will
is,
finish it, Stefan.
it is Stefan. Look at cute little
Father said we're
Stefan.
not to cry.
That is because Father is incapable of human emotion. You are 10. Cry if you feel like it.
I don't think I will.
Why is that?
Because Mother's angel told me everything would be all right.
When was this?
Last night, in my sleep, she visited me. Did she visit you?
I must have missed it. There. Be on your way.
What an adorable kid. We like this casting is wild.
Oh, I see the eulogy is coming along swimmingly.
It's percolating.
Something happened between Caroline and me.
Ooh. Finally.
Exactly.
Her mom died, and I haven't had a chance to talk to her about it, and I don't know the best way to handle it.
Oh. Pull a ripcord.
What?
Well, she's not the one. If she was, you wouldn't have to ask.
Yeah, but I didn't even.
You've been in love twice in your life, Stefan. Setting aside that it was technically the same face. Does this feel like that?
No, it doesn't feel like that. It's a different
Not all
feeling.
love is true love, brother. Caroline wants the real deal, and if you don't, pull the ripcord before you make things worse.
He's not.
Just not today.
Yeah.
Let her have today.
He's not wrong, but he's not right. Okay? The pull the ripcord thing, just not today, is correct. Don't do it today. But he said you've been in love twice to feel that way. You've been in love with Elena and Catherine, same face, same body, same person. But there's different types of love. You're not going to feel the same way. He's not going to feel the same way he felt for Catherine and Elena with Caroline. He's not going to feel that same way. It's going to be a completely different love, a better love. So I get Damon's advice he's trying to give, but it's kind of in the middle ground of being right and wrong at the same time.
Do, okay? And if that's not enough for you, you know the power that binds the prison worlds comes from the leader of the Gemini Coven. If I die, the worlds collapse, all right? I see vacancy. Would you like me to start over with single syllables?
Did you say prison worlds? As in more than one?
Has no one ever mentioned that?
No, they haven't, but I guess now's a good time for some fucking exposition dump that there's more than one prison world, because why wouldn't there be? Mother lovers.
This is it. I'm ready. There's no one to stop me. I have magic, the Ascendant, and the Eclipse.
What?
No.
Bro, this is that bullshit right here. It's all because Kai's dumbass broke Bonnie. She can't catch a fucking break.
I'm worried about Caroline. I don't think she's
be worried about
handling
Bonnie.
what she thinks she is.
You missed your speech.
I know.
Why?
Could not decide what to say.
You could have just said goodbye.
That is true. But still, it's a heavy burden, bro. It's a heavy burden. Yeah. Look, he's got it. He's got it. It just came to him.
Oh, I was thinking, I guess there's no time like the horribly inappropriate present to get to the bottom of that. I could list the categories if you'd like.
Caroline, I want to talk to you about all this. I do, but maybe when we're alone after you've had a chance to get through the day.
Yeah, God, of course. This is not the time. I'm so sorry.
Hey. Don't be sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. Let me tell you something right now. That hug right there would have I would have lost my shit.
We'll talk when all of this is over.
She got bad vibes from that, I feel like. You know, Caroline, you're super strong. You're super strong. I do have to say this. In a moment like this, personally, I can't speak for everybody, of course, but like, kept composure pretty well. I was young, 15. Kept my composure pretty well. But man, the second I saw the casket and seeing them there, That is, again, a very unique feeling that cannot be put into words. Hits different, not in a good way. She's in somebody else's prison world. Now it's green. Oh shit, the northern lights. Wouldn't that be your supernatural event to help you get home? There are footprints to the White House? What the fuck is that? They say Aurora Borealis, right? What the fuck house is this? Great, now Bonnie's in 1903. They had to have the moment of saying there's other prison worlds so you can send her 1903 with no explanation.
Are you drunk?
That depends. How many days in a row can someone drink before they're just normal?
You're not going in there.
Back off, man. It's Caroline's mom. I'm not missing her funeral.
I'm sorry about you and Liv. I know you've been going through a lot of crap. But Caroline does not deserve you bringing it here.
Listen, hey, you all can talk shit about Matt all you want to. All right, a lot of people in recent comments have been like, this is the moment where we hate Matt because he gets a little hypocritical and he hates fucking supernatural things. But like, a moment just like that, like, you're drunk. No, you're not going in there. That's a stand-up ass friend, all right? Even if he does start hating vampires. But to have that in a single moment, put that in its own encapsulated little bubble. No, you ain't going in there. You're not bringing your shit here when Caroline doesn't need your extra shit, doesn't need your problems with you showing up drunk. I respect it.
We're here today.
I don't even know if you all could see. You can't, but above me, like directly above my head, there is a photo frame over here on the far left. You can't see my cursor. Let me choose my hand. There's a photo frame right here. There is a white, red, and blue. They're Halo characters, Spartans. But what they're in front of that you can't really see is a flag.
And so is she. Liz was a hero to this town. She was a hero to all of you.
You feel it right here.
She was a hero to me.
Right there. Lump in the throat. Trying to get me in back-to-back episodes.
Goodbye, Sheriff. You will be missed.
See? Doesn't have to be wordy. Doesn't have to be overcomplicated. Straight to the point. It was a great eulogy. Really great. Really great. I understand the seating right there. I understand why. It's Matt is next to Caroline. Again, childhood friends, but you kind of just wish Stefan was sitting there, right? Just grab over, hold a hand or something. You kind of just wish. But I 100% get it because Matt's the person that should be right there.
Thank you
Best
all
friends
for coming.
growing up.
This is
Nah.
for my mom. Go in peace. Go in kindness. Go in love.
Oh, dude.
Go in faith. Leave the day.
Look, Stefan's
Day
realizing.
behind us. Day is done. Go in grace. Let us go into the dark. Not afraid, not alone.
Dude, her voice is just
By some good pleasure.
chef's kiss.
Safely to arrive at home.
Yeah. Stefan just had that moment right there, not to take away from a beautiful voice singing at a funeral. I think Stefan's had that moment like, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is, yeah, That's the moment for him.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good for her for being that strong to be able to talk to people, because I didn't stand up. I didn't say anything. I didn't have the ability to do so. At anybody's funeral, grandmothers, anybody, parents, grandparents, never had that, never had the ability to get up and speak. So good for her to, granted, it's a character in a show, but good for her to be able to stand up and be able to do that, because it's not an easy task.
Come on.
There you go. Come on, Bonnie. Do the yeah. Do the chant thing. Yalla, take me home. Hey, Macarena.
Who are you?
Who the fuck are you, you old ass woman? Is Bonnie back? Bonnie just fucking Bonnie just ascended after she meets the lady in red.
It's done.
Wild. Thank you. Did he just whisper something to her? He did. My bad.
Congratulations.
She pregnant? She looks befuddled. What'd he say?
What'd he say?
The reason I was sick, it wasn't food poisoning.
What was it?
He said I'm pregnant. I don't know what to say.
Ricky!
I don't know what to do with that.
You gonna have a baby, ain't much you can do. Hey, Rick,
marry me.
What? No. No. It's a pity proposal. You can't throw a pity proposal at a pregnant ex-witch. Even if I want kids, let alone get married. Oh my God. What are you doing?
It wasn't a pity proposal.
The day after your brother died, Caroline's mother was sick and you were in danger, and I just thought, life's too short.
Hell yeah.
I've been trying to plan for the right moment. So, this isn't a pity proposal.
Fuck no, it's not. It's a real one. Music's getting louder.
I love you.
Music's getting louder. He said, I love you, baby. Ricky. Let's go. Yes, dude.
Marry me.
Are you sure?
At least 92%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go. Congratulations, Ricky. Hey, Damon, your best friend just got engaged. Y'all out here in these fucking Elijah suits, huh?
May not be able to explain what I feel for her, but it is something. And yeah, maybe all love isn't true love in the messed up way that you and I have experienced it, but
yep,
I think this could turn into something even better.
That's why I tried to tell y'all, but y'all wasn't listening. Exactly. Damon's on board with it.
Brother, stop wasting your time sitting here with me.
Facts. Literal empty house, not just a sense of nobody's home, but the house is empty. Right? There's two different meanings of what I just said. Walking into an empty house, but it's not empty because nobody's home. It's just empty. It's just empty. It's an empty feeling. It's like an empty stomach. It's empty. There's nothing there to vacant it. There never will be. It's just an empty house. Going back to a childhood home, it's like people live there, but it was an empty house because it no longer has the same feelings it did when you were a kid. That house will never feel the same for her. Ever. It'll never feel the same.
You're talking about flipping the humanity switch.
Yeah, remember when Elena did it?
Better about that.
She was the worst fucking character in the show for like 5 episodes.
Okay, I have more control over my vampire self than you ever did.
I mean, that's a
My experience
fair point.
will be different.
It's a fair point.
It's not gonna be different, Kara. It's gonna be deadly.
Yeah.
You saw what happened to me when I did it.
Yeah, that's my point, Elena. You did it. You couldn't handle the pain when your brother died, so you turned it off. Yeah, Damon died, and you erased all your memories. Stefan moved to Savannah and became an auto mechanic. Wait, do you think that you guys are the only ones who get to escape grief?
Talk your shit then.
Mention two of the biggest mistakes that I ever made.
Were they mistakes? Because when you came out the other end, the worst part of the pain was gone.
Hey,
And that's what I need.
she has solid points.
I just need the pain to be gone.
Caroline, you
If
are.
Stefan had said the right thing earlier, would that have changed your mind?
Her eyes.
No.
Connie, don't do it.
It hurts so bad. I can't breathe. I can't.
She about to do that shit. No. Big strong. Snap this shit up, Caroline.
That's not your choice to make.
Caroline.
Where'd you go, Elena? Call me back. Bonnie.
Hey, yo,
One and only.
Bonnie. She made pancakes. If y'all don't fucking hug. If y'all don't hug, what are you waiting on? Yes! Yes, dude. Oh, that's so lit. I love that so much. This motherfucker coming in all happy-go-lucky. Elena done snapped up in the goddamn thing. Caroline done turned her fucking emotions off.
Caroline!
Oh, Stefan, you a day late and a whole ass dollar short.
Caroline!
You about $1.50 short at this point.
I don't get it.
What, his mom?
There, stop.
That's his mom, isn't it? Bet. Bet.
Oh my God.
Bet. Mom. Mama.
It's my mother.
So guess what, mother lovers? Damon's mom isn't dead. Well, Damon and Stefan's mom is not dead. Her ass is in the goddamn prison world. In the prison world. Good for her, I guess. Let her go. Elena notices a change in Caroline in the wake of her mother's death. Tyler and Matt reconsider their life choices, and Kai turns to Joe for help. So Kai's struggling. He needs a little extra help. Goes to Joe, blah, blah, blah. Joe's pregnant. Congratulations. Her and Rick. Nice. Stefan realizes he does have a lot of love for Caroline. He's about to be like, day late and dollar short. Caroline done snapped Elena up. Probably went to go turn the fucking switch off up in her bedroom. So we got that to deal with. Which I hate. Because it seems like every time you get close to a good moment, the show just says, fuck you. With 2 capital middle fingers. And then this woman left alive in 1903 is the mother. Which I kind of don't, I feel like you don't need that for this story. I feel like you don't need that moment for her to still be alive. I get it. It ties loose ends. But I feel like Damon having given the eulogy for Caroline's mom, right, for giving the eulogy for Liz, who's also his friend, rights the wrongs of the thing that happened with his mother. Like, you don't need to come back to that story. I feel bad for Caroline. She's in a bad place. It's a dark time for her. But fucking Bonnie's back, dude. Bonnie's back. Listen, Damon, call 1-800-JEREMY and get that mother lover back, okay? I gotta see a Jeremy and Bonnie smooch. It just has to happen. It has to happen. It's what I need in my life. So that's episode 15. That's a really another good, really solid episode, start to finish. Caroline's going through her emotions. Everybody's kind of there. Bitchface and Matt are considering becoming fucking cops, whatever. But Caroline's literally one of the strongest people in this entire show. And I'm not talking about strength. I mean, she's a vampire, so she is strong, but mentally and emotionally, she's very strong. She's very level-headed. But she's going to make this decision on her own to turn her humanity switch off, because if anybody else was there, all right, if anybody else was talking to her right now, would tell her not to do it. I'm pretty sure even Klaus would tell her not to do it. Stefan didn't say anything wrong. She was talking about the categories, and he put it in perspective of, hey, let's talk about this tomorrow. Because he was still kind of going off of Damon's advice that he didn't really, he said pull the ripcord, but at the same time, it's like, hey, think about this. Stefan thought about it, and he came to his conclusion. And I think Caroline looked too far into it, and him saying, let's talk about this tomorrow, as that being an outright no or rejection or something along those lines. It's not the case. So we'll see how this plays out. The next episode is episode 16, which is called The Downward Spiral, which is probably about Caroline. We also have situation of Damon probably trying to get his mom back from the prison world. So anyways, as always, links to everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.